Notaspringchick. We're here at the Skingraft boutique opening here in La La Land because I think we brought a... Are you guys British? I think it's like a British invasion, even though they're called Skingraft.
We're totally not British.
You're not British. You are all totally Californian, and of course we have, because you guys probably aren't familiar with Skingraft. So we've got Katie K.
Cassidy. I'm Johnny Coda, and we are Skingraft.
Now, Skingraft. How in the world did you guys get an idea for something like Skingraft?
Well, it started a long, long time ago. When we first started out, we just had this idea to start making clothes, and we didn't have too much money, and so we just started like taking old jackets and cutting them up, putting them back together. It was kind of like skin, leather. We would put them together in odd combinations and little pieces, and so it was something like grafting skin.
So you guys must have been doing this for quite a while, because I've seen your creations. They're pretty creative.
Well, we've all been doing it separately.
Well, you know, we actually haven't done it that long. The company is only in its third year, and none of us did major fashion design before that, and so...
You didn't? No one?
Well...
I mean, we all did our own playing around, I think. I went to school for it years ago, and then went on totally different career paths, and recently came back to it, but nothing that any of us had done was for any major companies, or we had never done production before this.
So how was it opening up your own boutique? Was it a little, I mean, were you excited? Was it a little scary?
It kind of just happened. It was
totally different from starting a line. You know, we started the line and you can work at your own pace, but all of a sudden a boutique's like, you're open to the public, and all of a sudden we feel all grown up. You know, yesterday we were putting up the big signs that say Skingraft, and it was like this moment of like, oh my gosh, this is a totally different ballgame than we're used to. So
it really is.
Great. It's like
it forced us to step it up a bit.
Totally, it makes us grow up.
Well, you're in the fashion district of LA, so you know I can just see the expectations coming now.
Strangely, what we're doing, no one expects from an LA-based line. So I don't know if anyone really knows what to expect of us. We're kind of charting our own course.
Because you're LA-based, do you feel like there's any expectations because you're from LA?
Never.
I actually feel because we're based in LA, I feel like the expectation is not on high fashion. The expectation is just on garment. And so a lot of people, when they see our line, they go, "Oh, you're from LA." You know, it just doesn't really fit the mold, which is actually great for us because, you know, for us it makes us stand out, and it gives us an opportunity to kind of create our own path here in LA and just kind of do something really unique to the city.
Now, how would you guys describe Skingraft? Now, but part of it, you're going to make this tricky because say something different and can't say what the other person said.
I'm not worried about you guys saying something.
Ladies first, of course.
I describe Skingraft as a line that is us following our hearts. It's us following our inspirations as they are at the moment, as they are from our past. It's the culmination of everything that I think we've ever been inspired by from the time that we were children until now, all comes through in our line. And of course we choose an inspiration each season, but I don't think this line would be anything if it wasn't for inspirations that have struck us all for decades.
Cassidy?
I would say, well, Skingraft started as kind of an experiment in wearable art. It was like, how can we take the idea of clothing and just, you know, just alter it and change it and add to it and make it really like a painting, like a piece of art. And so, you know, it was all custom work for the first 2 years, and we would make things specifically for people and mold it to their body and paint scenes. And so while we've evolved and grown into a very like wearable and accessible line, that initial seed of artistic expression, I think, carries through.
Okay. Oh, now Johnny, I know it's the toughest because you're last. That's okay. Next question, you get to be first.
I don't know. Skingraft for me, it's just this kind of collision of really hard, really dark, really black, really fierce, with something really soft, something really feminine, and it's just like, and they like hit each other in this mess that makes something kind of unpredictable, and that's what Skingraft is for me.
Interesting. Now, if you could pick any celebrity that you think embodies the Skingraft image,
Impossible.
It's impossible. We don't like to name names, and really, as you were saying earlier, that any celebrity who is starting their own course is who we want to be inspired to wear what we're doing. We're not trying to get on It Girls just because we're It Girls. There has to be something to them for us to like want our stuff on them. Just being famous isn't enough.
So
I think living in LA, you're kind of desensitized to celebrity culture, or you're totally obsessed, but we're not obsessed. You don't really care. I mean, if they're really interesting, that's awesome. You know, if they're famous, that's even cooler. But
we want celebrities to identify with Skingraft more than we want to identify with celebrities.
Yeah, we want them to be inspired to wear our clothing. We want them to want to wear that when they're out in public because they feel right in it, not because we're excited that so-and-so is wearing it.
Ah, good point. So you guys are designing for the sake of art? In a way? Yeah? Now, what are your favorite pieces in the line? You didn't know I was going to ask you such tough questions.
The leather gauzy dress, I still think we really nailed it on.
Why do you choose that one?
Because I think it does hit that key balance between really tough and really feminine. And everyone just feels super tough when they wear it. That's great. To be able to feel dainty yet super tough is something that I would love to achieve with every piece.
I think for me it's we're doing these jodhpurs that I've just been loving. I wear them all the time.
Are you wearing them now?
These are kind of my own variation of them. Yeah, but similar to what we're doing for the collection. So yeah, I think it's just kind of like a unique way to wear pants these days. And
oh, jodhpurs are so much fun. It's nice to see them come back. Yeah. It's like you're cute.
Yeah, my favorite part of the line is actually, you know, it's funny because it's like the most affordable, most ridiculous thing we do is like 2 little feathers hanging from the keychain, and it's this perfect combination of organic and metal, and it's accessible and it's gender neutral, and you can put it on your pants, you can put it on your purse, you can put it in your nose, do whatever you want, and that's why I like it so much. It's so universal, and I think that Skingraft is
nose piercing.
Yeah. It's important for Skingraft, you know, to be able to be attainable.
You know, I think we're teasing people because they haven't seen anything from Skingraft, and so all they get to do is listen to us talk, but I'm sure they want to see your stuff. So do you want to tell your fans anything about Skingraft before we go in and check it out, because the volume's definitely louder there.
Yeah, I think you just need to see it.
Go to our website, skingraftdesigns.com. It has all of our past collections, all of our stuff is currently available, and a link to our online shopping site.
I think one thing that could be said is that, you know, a lot of people really love the line, but they don't necessarily, they get intimidated by actually wearing it themselves.
Really?
For a reason. They're like, oh, I could never wear that, or oh, I'm not, you know. So I think that what I would say is just that it really does work for everybody, and you'd be surprised at, you know, the variation of people that wear our stuff. So.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's take a look. I like those.
Yeah.